Hey everybody, I wanted to do a little sketchbook tour today. I know I've done some in the past and thought I would try to do some longer ones because I've often done these for Instagram where it's been a very sort of quick thing and we rush through the pages. But on YouTube rather, I can go through each page a little bit more in detail, which I think can be quite useful. So I will start off with introducing what it is. This is the same sketchbook. This is what it looks like if you find it in the store. It's made by Stillman and Birn. They're a pretty new brand of paper, I believe, out of the States, and it's a really lovely, lovely paper. I'm still a big fan of Strathmore. I'm still a big fan of Legion's Stonehenge, but I really, really quite like this stuff, especially the beige. They make black, white, and beige. I think there might be one or two other, ivory. But I definitely like the beige the most, so far anyway. So it comes all nicely wrapped. It is a soft-bound book, but it's really, really nice to work with. It opens flat, okay. So I'll go through these pages just very quickly, but maybe explain what they are, what I'm doing, etc. Okay, I'm just trying to get the camera to work here. Okay, and there's my hooks. There we go. Okay, so this was just done quickly for a demo on blocking in a face. I think it sort of speaks for itself, just graphite and white charcoal. This one I did, actually I was in a hotel in Vancouver and just pulled up a picture on my phone and did a drawing of a friend. This is done in color erase pencils. So those are the Prismacolor color erase. It's sort of a weird word, but you can sort of see there what they are, right? Color erase. And the nice thing about them is they are as they sound. So there you go. They've got an eraser on them, and you can erase them. They also, I didn't erase it super hard, but it'll come off. They also work really well with white charcoal. One of the few things that does work well with white charcoal. The same trip, I think, I was just in Vancouver for, I can't remember if I was doing a demo or if I was, this might have been, yeah, I don't remember, but I know that I did this at the same time because I remember the hotel. So just a quick, I think this is about 10-minute drawing of Brad Pitt, graphite white charcoal. I did this as a demo. Again, color erase pencils. I really like how they handle on this paper. I have shown the skull before. In fact, the video for this I think is on my Instagram and maybe even here on YouTube. This is the skull, just a little guy. A lot of fun to work with. I got this at an art store. You can get big ones, you can get little ones. I think it's useful to have one because understanding skull anatomy is definitely something useful for a portrait artist. This is a quick one I did of Michaela Hoover, again just trying things. So this one, you know, it turned out nicely. I probably wouldn't show it as a piece. I mean, there's no, it's sort of cartoony almost, but it was fun. It was nice to play with, etc. This is of a friend. I actually did this recently, I think on Christmas Eve, I believe. I was waiting for people to come over and I just sort of was doodling in the book. It's a great book to have with you all the time, in your lap, whatever. This is Sara Paxton. So this one I was sort of messing around with. I had sort of blocked it all in pencil, and then I thought, oh, I haven't drawn with a fountain pen for a while. This is one of my favorite fountain pens. This is a Waterman. But I hadn't used this for a while, and the ink was not flowing very well. So it's sort of blotchy. I'll probably do a new one of her again at some point. But you know, that's the beauty of a sketchbook, right? That some pages are great, some pages are not, and they're all part of the process. They're all kind of learning, right? Dove Cameron, one of my daughter's favorites. Just, yeah, quick graphite and white charcoal. Canadians will know this guy, David Suzuki. I also did this like around New Year's, I think. We might have been, we always sort of hang out with the kids still. They're still young enough that they want to hang out with their parents on New Year's. So I think we were sort of chilling and watching movies and stuff, and I just did up this sketch. This is Stephanie, I don't remember how you pronounce her name, Shortstack, I think. She was in Dinner for Schmucks. She's been in a number of movies. She was in Iron Man 3. just playing around with some more sort of graphic style. So color ace in the background, white charcoal and graphite. And this is the girl from the Duff. I don't remember her name. I am going to look it up right now. May Margaret Whitman. I apologize. I should know these things. I know faces. I will never forget faces, but I don't always know names, unfortunately. Which is another funny story. We bumped into Lana Parrilla in Vancouver one time, and I couldn't for the life of me remember her name, so that was kind of fun. There's a bunch of other ones in here that are not finished, because I kind of will work back and forth. This is a piece that I just finished today of John Cusack. At some point I'll go through and probably show the rest of the book, but for now I just thought I would go to there. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed a little tour of the sketchbook. If you have any questions about this paper, about my process, about whatever, just leave them in the comments below. Be sure to let me know what you think, and hopefully you're subscribed to my channel. Thanks very much.